So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me here today. Again, if you're just joining, please leave a comment so I know that you're here. Oh, thank you, Mom. Perfect. Okay. So, hi everyone. I am Rachael Schiller. I am a board certified music therapist with Music Speaks. I am pretty new at being a music therapist and with this company, and it's been really great. Hi, Hannah. I am so excited that the Grinnell Arts Council and the Music and Health Program asked me to be here today to talk with you guys about music therapy and how exactly we can use music during this time for like wellness and self-care specifically. You know, life is kind of crazy at the moment. So so that's why I'm here. I'm super excited. So as many of you have gone through lots of changes, I'm sure. Us at Music Speaks have also gone through some changes very quickly. Instead of providing our in-person music therapy services, which we miss very, very dearly. I know I do. We've started a new service called Virtual Music Services. And these services give us the chance and the opportunity to still use music and providing interactive music through computers, phones, anything that can use the internet, really, to help our clients during this time. And we work with groups or with children. And yeah, it's just a great way to use the internet during this time. I apologize for my voice. I just did a session, and for some reason at the end, I started losing my voice. So of course that would happen. So I apologize in advance if I need to take a drink of water. So first, I just kind of want to talk about music therapy in general. It's kind of what it is, what we do a little bit. And then we'll talk about some different techniques of how to use music during this time. And then at the end, I am leaving time for some questions. If anyone has any questions, anything in general. If it's about music therapy, great. If you want to know anything about me, you can ask. I'll be leaving time. So music therapy is when a board certified music therapist uses music and elements of music to achieve non-musical goals. And we go to school for 4.5 years. We do a 6-month internship. We pass our boards, which is very fun. And we work with all age ranges and abilities. Nice thing about music therapy is you don't have to be musical in order to benefit from music therapy. And so we work with babies, kids in schools, hospitals, teens, adults and children with disabilities. Oh boy, mental health, so many nursing homes, memory care units. That's where I have most of my experience, is with older adults. The group that I did before this was with older adults, and it's always nice to see their faces. So yeah, that's kind of in general what music therapy is. Using music to help people is kind of how I like to put it. So if you do have any questions about music therapy or about Music Speaks, we do have a website and we do have a Facebook page, so feel free to reach out. There's a lot of people who would like to answer your questions during this time. Or if you know someone who could benefit through our virtual music services, let us know. That would be really great. So, throughout our time here together, I will need some audience participation, which is always fun over the internet. So most of you I see know how to comment, so that's good. Just so you know, there's about there's about a 10-second delay between you commenting and me seeing it. So I'll ask ahead of time and then go through and read what you guys put. So very nice. Yes, thank you, Sarah. In the comments, she put in our website link for Music Speaks. Awesome. So music is really a great tool to use during a time where we experience loss of routine, loss of predictability, loss of social interaction, right? Extroverts, I see you. It's tough. It's really hard. Someday we'll all get to see each other again and it's going to be great. But during this time of just not really knowing what's going on, all that, our brains don't really like that very much. And so music in itself is very rhythmic. It's very predictable, which is really, really, really good for your brain. So we're going to get started, and our goal, music therapists always have goals. Our goals together today are, we're going to sing. Obviously, we're going to move our bodies, get our brains kind of waking up a little bit, and we're going to do some reflection of kind of how we're feeling. We're going to relax and breathe. So we're going to do a multiple things today, just to show how music can be used in multiple ways. So we're going to get started with the hello song. So I do need your participation right away. For this hello song, we're going to be doing some very little movements with our bodies. So the first time we sing through it, we're going to pat our legs and we're going to clap our hands. So if you have another way that we can move our bodies, just a simple way, help kind of wake us up a little bit this afternoon, go ahead and leave a comment, and we'll do this song a couple times. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here today. It's a beautiful day to sing and play. Hello, everybody. Let's see those smiling faces and let's make music today. Okay. Let's pat our legs and clap our hands and raise our arms up high. Raise them up, raise them up. We're almost ready to make music in this place. Okay. So Laura suggested tapping toes or stomping feet. Those are good. How about we do both? So we're going to first tap, then we're going to stomp, and then we'll raise our arms up high again. If you have more ways that we can move our bodies, go ahead and leave a comment. If not, we'll move on. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here today. It's a beautiful day to sing and play. Hello, everybody. Let's see those smiling faces and let's make music today. Let's tap our toes and stomp our feet and raise our arms up high. Raise them up, raise them up, raise them up. Good. We're almost ready ready to make music in this place. Oh, okay. Hannah said, touch your nose. That's a really good one. Very good. Any other suggestions of how we can move our bodies? One other suggestion. Don't be shy. Good. About that raising your arms. Tap your head. Okay, good. Ooh, sway. That's a good one. Okay, so let's touch our nose and let's sway side to side. All right, so we're gonna start from the beginning. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here today. It's a beautiful day to sing and play. Hello, everybody. Let's see those smiling faces and let's make music today. Let's touch our nose and sway and raise our arms up high. Someone really wants to roll their neck, so we're also going to roll our neck around. Roll our neck around. Oh, that was good. That was a good idea. Good. And now we're ready to make music in this place. Very good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your guys' suggestions of how to move our bodies, wake up our brains, get the rhythm moving inside of us. So humans, we are naturally rhythmic beings. We have a heartbeat. We have a pulse. So bringing in rhythm helps regulate our bodies and our blood pressure and stuff like that. So first, we are just going to sing a couple familiar songs together. Being able to sing is really great for your body. Breathing is really great. We're going to do more of that later, but we're just going to sing a couple familiar songs together. So both these songs, you can sway to them very easily. Sway, sway, good. So this first song is Home on the Range. Here we go. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Here we go. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Good. Here's another verse. If you know it, sing it. If you don't, just listen. How often at night, when the heavens are bright with the light from the glittering stars, have I stood there amazed, and I asked as I gazed if their glory exceeds that of mine. All right, you know this part. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. And the skies are not cloudy all day. Very good, very nice. Here's another familiar tune. Yeah, using the music to help you move. Maybe you can tap your toes a little if you want. Activating different parts of your brain while you sing and while you move. It's very beneficial. So this song is called Daisy Bell. You might also know it as a bicycle built for two. Yeah. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Very nice. We're gonna sing it one more time. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Of a bicycle built for two. Very good, very good. I like Sarah's comment. She said it's one of her grandmother's favorite songs and brings back some great memories. And yeah, I can't help but swing side to side either. So that's the nice thing about music. Music is motivating. It makes you want to move. And it also brings back memories. And so that's why I really like working with people with Alzheimer's and dementia. Using music to bring back memories is a very special thing to be able to do. So, yeah, moving side to side. So music is what we're going to use right now to do some more movement. We're going to do some movement. We're going to do some squeezing. So why does music help with both of these things? So like I said, music is motivating. It is. If you are going to go work out, going to run, you probably listen to some music while you do that because it's motivating, and music keeps you going. It makes you want to keep going. Try doing, a Zumba class without music. There's no way. There's no way. So it makes you want to move. Music also provides a lot of repetition, which, like we said earlier, is really good for your brain. It provides rhythm and structure and repetition and all of that. And so music within squeezes, so squeezing, we're going to be squeezing our hands and our arms and our shoulders. And so that's really good for our proprioceptive input. So proprioception is where your limbs are in space. So where you are. And sometimes our brains get a little confused, and maybe we feel like our internal rhythm is kind of off. Maybe you feel dysregulated. So bringing in some sort of sensory stimulation is super beneficial. And so telling your brain, this is where my hands are, this is where my arms are, this is where I am in space. And you can help regulate a lot of things. Squeezes and stuff is really good for kids. So if you do have kids with you at this time, when we do squeezes, you can squeeze their hands, they can squeeze their own, or even you can have them squeeze your hands, squeeze your arms. Physical touch at this point is very beneficial too. I know when I am feeling particularly overwhelmed, sometimes I really just want someone to give me a big hug and squeeze and then release. So it's very cathartic. There's a lot of great benefits to squeezing. So first we're going to move. We're going to do a familiar song called It Ain't Gonna Rain No More, but we're going to change the lyrics. So first we're going to clap, and then we're going to tap our legs again. Then we're going to wiggle our fingers, and then we're going to march our feet. So get ready to move. We're going to do each movement twice. The first time, we'll go at this speed. Second time, we're going to speed it up. Find the beat. Find, clap. I'm going to clap my hands. I'm going to clap my hands. I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap my hands. Good. Please do this with me. You might feel silly doing it, but the benefit of a live stream is I can't see you. So the only one who has to worry about looking silly is me, and I'm okay with that. So here we go. We're going to clap again. This time we're going to go faster. I'm going to clap my hands. I'm going to clap my hands. I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap my hands. Very nice. Good. All right. Next one is tapping your legs. Tap, tap, tap. Here we go. I'm going to tap my legs. I'm going to tap my legs. I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap my legs. All right. Speed it up. I'm going to tap my legs. I'm going to tap my legs. I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap my legs. Good. Speeding up and slowing down is really great for attention. I do that with kids a lot. Speeding up, slowing down to keep their attention. All right, next we're going to wiggle our fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You can also kind of move your wrists around if that's something you want to do too. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. Good. Speed it up. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to wiggle my fingers. Good. All right. We're going to march. March, march, march. March. Here we go. I'm gonna march my feet. I'm gonna march my feet. I'm gonna march. I'm gonna march. I'm gonna march my feet. Good. All right, speed it up. Getting our blood moving through our bodies. Here we go. I'm gonna march my feet. I'm gonna march my feet. I'm gonna march. I'm gonna march. I'm gonna march my feet. Good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to squeeze. So first, we're going to squeeze our hands, and you kind of just pulse them. Arms, same thing, pulse them. Again, proprioceptive input is what we're doing here. Getting ourselves a little bit more regulated, a little bit more aligned. This one, we're going to do each movement twice again, but we won't speed it up the second time. So here we go. I'm going to squeeze my hands. I'm going to squeeze my hands. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my hands. Good. Here we go. I'm gonna squeeze my hands. I'm gonna squeeze my hands. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my hands. Very good. Okay, now your lower arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my arms. Good. Now we're gonna do our upper arms, like right up here. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my arms. Good. One more time, upper arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze my arms. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my arms. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Now we're gonna do our shoulders. You can either squeeze them, kind of give yourself a little massage, or you can push down on them. That's really good for your body, for your proprioception. Know where your body is, so you either squeeze or push. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. Good. One more time. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders. Good. All right, we're gonna go back to our hands one more time. I'm gonna squeeze my hands. I'm gonna squeeze my hands. I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna squeeze my hands. Very good. Very good. Oh, I like all the comments. Rachel saw her husband wiggling his fingers. Good job. Summer said her cat was staring at her. Good. I'm glad. Sarah, I'm really glad this is distressing. Good. De-stressing, not in distress. Music is really a great thing to do if you feel stressed. There's a principle in music therapy called the ISO principle. And so that means if you're feeling like really anxious, really kind of like everywhere, using music that matches how you're feeling, listening to it, playing it, is really great. And then after you do that, you listen to a more like calming music to help your anxiety, all those feelings go down. And then the opposite is true too. If you're feeling really depressed, really sad, first listen to a sad song, get some of those feelings out, but then listen to something upbeat, try and put a smile on your face. So let's see how much time we have left. Okay. We are going to do some songwriting. So before I talk about why we are going to do some songwriting, I am going to need some more participation from you guys. So I need you to comment on your favorite things that you like. Could be something simple like chocolate, like I love chocolate, or it could be riding a bike, could be baking or cooking a specific food, something that's your favorite, something that you like. And we're going to write a song. So while you comment, I'm going to talk about why we are doing songwriting and how to use songwriting during this time for self-care. So I use songwriting quite a bit with both the kids that I work with and with older adults. Music is a great tool to get your thoughts out. It's a great way to help just really think about how we're feeling, how we're doing, and writing can also change how you're feeling too, which is a really cool thing about songwriting. And so sometimes it can feel really great to just write things down. So we use songwriting with kids, older adults, teenagers are really great at songwriting. I know some music therapists turn songs into raps, which I think is so cool. I honestly have never done that. So using music to express, using songwriting to express yourself can be simple like this. It could be a little more in depth, all of that. So really great. Okay, lots of comments. Good. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we're going to write a song. If you haven't guessed already, we are rewriting the song My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. Because during this time, sometimes it's just really great to think about your favorite things. So when our world around us is full of uncertainty and unpredictability, and we might be feeling sad or anxious, thinking about things that you like and you enjoy is a great tool to have in your tool bag during this time. So let's write a song about things that we like. We might have to do a couple of them. You guys have really great suggestions. Thank you. Okay, so sourdough bread. I like that everyone is baking bread during this time. I think it's really great. So sourdough bread and chocolate. Sourdough bread and chocolate too. What else? Hot showers. Yes. Great thing to do. Taking hot showers. And scented candles. Same. Me too. I really like scented candles a lot. They make me happy. I don't know what it is about scented candles summer. Ooh, spring flowers. That's a good one. Seeing spring flowers while taking a walk on a sunny day. Abigail, I like that a lot. Fuzzy socks, doing house packing. Oh, these are so good. Painting. Kitty cats. Dance parties. Oh, these are so good. Okay. So here's our song that we wrote. I changed the words to the second part of this song already. Wow. Sorry, my guitar just got super out of tune. There we go. Okay. There we go. Sourdough bread and chocolate too, taking hot showers and scented candles, seeing spring flowers while taking a walk. These are a few of my favorite things. When I can't see all my loved ones, when I'm simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Okay, let's do one more, because you guys have a lot of really great things that you love to do, and I love hearing all about them. So we'll do one more verse. Okay. Reading. Reading good book in fuzzy socks. Oh man, you guys have so many good ones. Cooking. Oh, let's see. Houseplants. Watering houseplants. Watering houseplants and thing too. Cooking for people I love. Perfect. Oh, impromptu dance parties. That needs to go on there somewhere. Cooking for people while dancing. Sure. It's funny to bring in. Oh, FaceTime. Good. Oh, you guys have really good ones. Good. I like that we're thinking about things that we like. Put a smile on our faces today, for sure. Okay. Here's our next part of our song. Reading a good book in fuzzy socks, watering houseplants and painting too, cooking for people while dancing with them. These are a few of my favorite things. Let's see. When I can't go out of my house, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for your great contributions to what you guys like to do. So yeah, using songwriting to remember things that we love to do is so great. Such a great thing to do. It is a great for self-care. Yeah. Okay. I have 2 more things planned, but I don't have time for both. So I'm just trying to decide which one to do. I think we're going to do some breathing. Yeah. So self-care during the time can be really tough, can be really hard. Even wanting to do something that may make us feel better is honestly hard to do sometimes. And if you have kids, especially, maybe your self-care has kind of been put on the back burner at this time. So taking a few moments, either at the end of the day, maybe even in the middle of the day, like right now that we're doing, breathing is a really good thing to do, and using music to help facilitate that breathing is very relaxing. So, yeah, we're just going to do a couple breathing things really quick. And then if anyone has any questions, I would love to answer questions. So, good breathing positively affects our O2 levels, our heart rate, our blood pressure, which could be very high during this time, and so much more. Our breathing is so good for you. So, first we're going to talk about how to breathe correctly. Sometimes, we might forget to breathe. If we're concentrating or moving around, we might forget. And so really being mindful of our breathing is something that's really great to do. So in order to take a good quality breath, you want to leave your shoulders down. You don't want to, right? That's not good breathing. And your stomach should kind of move, kind of like a balloon, kind of out and then in. A good way to see if you are breathing correctly is put your hand on your stomach. And as you breathe in, your hands should expand even just a little bit, not anything crazy. That also means you aren't breathing great if your hands are going like this. So just very little movements shows that you're taking a good deep breath, you're getting good oxygen to your brain, to your muscles, to your blood. So we are going to breathe in for 3 and out for 3 right now. And then we're just going to sing a song that long phrases. Singing songs with long phrases where you have to deep breath is really great for you. So I'm going to use the guitar to facilitate our breathing a little better. So first we're going to breathe in for 3. So breathe in and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. Very good. If you feel lightheaded, maybe take a break. If you're yawning, that's a really good sign. It means that you're getting more oxygen to your body than it's gotten in a while. That's what that yawning is showing you. So this time we're going to breathe in for 3. We're going to hold our breath for 3, and then we're going to let it go. So we're going to breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Good. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Very good. So we're holding our breath to help increase our lung capacity. Music therapists might use this technique if they're working with people with Parkinson's in particular. It's a great technique to use, and using music to facilitate that is very motivating. So we're going to sing an Irish lullaby, and this song has very long phrases. So you can breathe in with me. If you don't know the song, maybe just listen the first time. Keep breathing good though. Okay. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Breathe in. To-ra-lu-ra-li. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Hush now, don't you cry. Breathe in. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Good. So tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra, tu-ra-lu-ra-lie, tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Hush now, don't you cry. So those are long phrases. So I would like you to try and sing long phrases with me in one breath. Here we go. Breathe in. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Good. Breathe in. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lie. In. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. In. Hush now, don't cry. In. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lie. Tu-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra. That's an Irish lullaby. That's an Irish lullaby. Good. Breathe in one more time. And out. Very good. How's everyone feeling? I want to know how everyone's doing. I'm feeling pretty good. This was a lot more fun than I was anticipating. Thank you everyone for commenting throughout. I super appreciate that. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Good. Oh, thank you, Abigail. I'd like a nap. Yeah. Feeling great, says Missy. Good. Feeling great. Mood booster. Good, Hannah. I'm glad. So glad. Yeah, music is such a great way to help, boost our mood, help in many ways. Today, we've only scratched the surface of how we can use music, especially during times like these. Some are feeling great. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, thanks, Rach. Yeah, time went by fast. I was surprised. Another technique that I would like to give you guys before we go is using music to help reflect on how you're feeling. So putting on a song, maybe like a slower song. I was gonna do Let It Be by the Beatles. A nice slow song, and taking a piece of paper and just writing out how you're feeling. Could be a word, could be a phrase. Is another great way to use music to help with that. So putting music behind it, behind those emotions, getting those feelings out on paper, again, can be very cathartic. And especially during these times, again, of uncertainty and unpredictability, using good techniques for self-care is very useful, I guess, during this time. So yeah, that was another thing I was going to do with you guys today. We ran out of time now. So yeah, using music to help in many ways, especially during times like these. So Monica, awesome. Glad you had some fun doing this. I know I had a great time with all of you today. Songwriting, moving. Remember, music is motivating, and music helps you in many ways. Yes, if you would like to know any more about music therapy or our virtual music sessions that we are having right now, please let us know. The website that Sarah has commented. If you have questions right now, go ahead and comment. I'd like to answer any questions you have. You can also, I believe you can rewatch this video on this page at any time if you feel like you need some music guided breathing for relaxation. Yeah, cool. So just anyone has questions, that's great. I know a lot of you know what music therapy is already, but I was just so glad to be here with you guys today. And thank you so much to the Grinnell Arts Council and to the Music and Health Program. I really hope to be back in Grinnell very soon, doing sessions again. But thank you so much for asking me to be here today to talk about music and how it's beneficial during times like this. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone who came. It really was really great. I'm going to do a goodbye song that I do to almost all my sessions, at least with my kids and my older adults. I do this goodbye song. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. It's beautiful here where I am. I'm excited to go spend some time outside. And join this page next week for another music and health, how to use music to benefit your health during this time. Until next time, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. A few days from now, I'd really love to see you smile. Awesome. Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I really did have a great time. You guys made it so great for me for this first live experience. I've never done this before. No, I don't think I can get any cuter. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I hope your kids enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Katie, the Grinnell Arts Council. But all right, well, I'm gonna go. So thank you so much. I really appreciated it.